This is not a sponsored video, but I like these folks. I've known them for a long time, and so I'm working with Georgia Trade School on a few videos for welderskills.com. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Hey, Jody here. I'm at Georgia Trade School today, and I'm doing a student video with instructor Kyle.
Hey guys.
Let's do it.
We're doing an open root 2G plate 6010 root. When you're doing a skill exercise like this in welding school, it's important to pay a lot of attention to the fit up. And what that means is you want to have an even land, you want to have an even gap, you don't want to have any high-low, also called mismatch. It's hard to out-weld a bad fit up. Once you get on a job site, you will have bad fit ups, and that's fine. It's fine to be able to do that, but you won't even get on the job site unless you can pass the test. So it's best to learn how to make a good fit up so that you can pass that test. That's what this plate test is all about. It's a prep test for pipe. You would rarely see a plate test with an open root 6010. This is just getting you ready for pipe welding. When you're making your tacks on a plate test like this, that's a good time to pay attention to your amperage. Is it too hot? Is it too cold? Does it look like it's going to be about right for the actual test? This is the time to make some adjustments.
Okay. All right, so my goal here is when I go to light up on this tack and get started on my root, I'm usually going to strike off the edge of the plate, and then I'm going to long arc to get over here to my keyhole, and I'm going to hover for just a moment to kind of let that base material heat up that existing weld. And you want to push into that existing metal right there where the keyhole begins and that tack ends, where that metal is going to be thinnest. And when I push in there, if I do that the right way, I should have a continuous weld on my backside when we take a look at the reinforcement. So we're listening for that sound, trying to make sure that keyhole stays centered in there the whole time we're moving along. And that sound of that like torch-like sound tells me I'm giving it enough pressure to be getting that reinforcement.
Watch closely as Kyle lights up, warms up the tack, and then punches through.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get in here and clean up all this slag from this 6010 pass. We always encourage getting the material as clean as possible before we go over it with any other welds. So when I first light up to restart on my weld, it's going to be the same way we just did our previous tie-in. I'm going to hover over that existing tack right where the tack ends and the keyhole begins, just for a moment to let it heat up, and I'm going to push right into that existing base material so we get continuous weld on the backside. And then alternately, when we get to the end here and we have to do our final tie-in to our last tack, what we're trying to do is we want to keep that weld material going into the beginning of this tack. We don't want to just stop at the keyhole. That's a mistake most of our students make early on. They just get here and they stop and they either leave a hole, or there's on the back side there's a clear stopping point of where that weld ended. We want to do our best to keep that pressure on and get at least a little bit of our weld into that existing tack so we have continuous weld metal on the backside.
All right, watch again as Kyle lights up, kind of long arcs, warms things up before he punches through. tile's coming up on that end tack now, and watch how he just sticks with it. Doesn't bail out, just tries to tie in and blend in to that end tack, and then carries it on so he doesn't leave some kind of crater hole. Alright, that's a 2G 6010 root. Same settings, same amperage, everything will work on pipe as long as the bevel angle is the same and the gap and the land are the same. Coming very soon is part 2, 7018 fill and cap. Here's a little preview of the very first pass on a 7018. I'll go ahead and put the link for Georgia Trade School in the description just to make it easy for you in case you're interested in learning more. And don't forget to stay tuned for part 2, fill and cap.